This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined with the big man, Chris Billam-Smith. How are we doing, mate?
Yeah, very well, thanks, mate. Yourself?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. You know, an emphatic end for 2021, 2022 for you. You know, what was your thoughts on how 2022 went for you?
Yeah, really good. Fantastic year, both inside and outside the ring. Had my baby, got 3 good wins, 2 stoppages, fight of the year contender, knockout of the year. So yeah, it was a very good year.
What can we expect pushing on to 2023 for you? You know, surely are we looking at sort of a world title next for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the plan. Looking for a world title shot.
Is there, you know, being with Boxer and being at Boxer, you know, there's potential of a Coley coming over now, Riakporhe there. Do you feel like, you know, there's a real plan for you to be in some domestic, you know, potentially in the future domestic unifications?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in an ideal world, I can win a world title, Richard can win a world title, and we have a huge rematch for 2 world titles.
How big do you think that would be? You know, potentially having like you know, sort of a cruiserweight shootout between all in Britain and all the sort of domestic, you know, UK fighters all coming together and fighting each other.
Yeah, I mean it's been happening for a while, to be honest. Like since I boxed Richard, you know, in my 10th fight. Then I boxed Craig Glover, who's a class fighter, and then Nathan Thorley, who's obviously Welsh. And then I've boxed Tommy McCarthy twice, Isaac Chamberlain. So, you know, we've all been fighting each other. Lawrence has boxed, obviously, Isaac Chamberlain as well. And Richard's boxed Jack Massey, Sam Hyde, Tommy McCarthy. So it's an exciting scene. And it's exciting because everyone's fighting each other on the way up as well. And they're not just waiting for the world title shot, which is, yeah, really, really good division to be in.
With the Riakporhe fight, you know, is there a real desire to try and get that win back? You know, came up short against him before in the ring in his last fight. You know, is there a real desire that makes it extra special that obviously Riakporhe, you know, he's got a win against you?
It's not a desire, no. You know, it's not gonna. If that fight never happened, it would. It'd be slightly disappointing, but it wouldn't. You know, it doesn't define my career. But it's a fight that makes sense. You know, we're both winning. We're both doing superb. It was a close fight, split decision. And it'd be a phenomenal fight, so it makes sense to make it happen. So it's definitely a fight I want. But yeah, it does definitely not. It's not a desire to trying to catch, you know, getting back in that sense. You know, I don't lose sleep over it. Put it that way.
Do you feel like you've got to have a world title shot this year? Do you feel like you've paid your dues and there's no one that can deny you of that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I've taken fights on late notice and dangerous fights throughout my career, and I've earned my stripes. So I'm ready now to fight for a world title.
Is there anyone that you have a desire that you'd like to fight? You know, whether it be, you know, maybe Makabu, Opataya, Coley, anyone like that. Is there any real desire for you, or does it not matter?
I mean, Opataya's obviously name has been mentioned. So yeah, if that's obviously in my head, sort of got my head round thinking about fighting him, to be honest. So I'd like that fight.
Just to finish off, you know, we're here at the McGuigans gym. How special is this as a stable for you to be brushing shoulders with so many great fighters day in, day out? Yeah,
it's great. You know, obviously I've been here 5.5 years now. It's been superb, and the talent is. There's always been talent in this gym, and then Shane just increases that talent, and the team here just have that ability to really get the best out of everyone. So it makes it always an exciting place to be.
Does it make it extra special being with someone like, you know, being with Shane and being at McGuigan's gym for 5.5 years? You know, you really feel comfortable in this environment?
Yeah, you know, so home from home for me. I spend more time here than I do at home because I'm up here and I'm in camp most of the year. So yeah, it's you know, it's very, very settled up here, and we're like a family.
Well, in 2023, just to finish off, what can we expect from Chris Billam-Smith?
World champion.
Thank you for your time, mate. Really appreciate it. Thank you.